Hey everyone, it's me Ari Does It, call me Rashid. I'm your anthropologist and sociologist. Hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel, become a member of the channel, check my novels on Amazon, and please donate the links below. Thank you very much. Quick video. Why did Pharaoh and the Egyptians go after the Israelites after Egypt was completely destroyed by those 10 plagues? I mean, the 10th plague was quite severe. All the firstborn ones died. So, okay, you would think after such losses, the whole country is in shambles, that they would think, you know what, let these people go. We can't fight against their God. Their God obviously is more powerful than our Egyptian gods. Let them go, let them leave, let us focus on our recovery so we can continue. Well, let me tell you why they went after them. If the Israelites left Egypt just by themselves and their small belongings, that wouldn't be a problem. Egypt could always use their financial power to reconstruct itself, to rebuild itself, and to continue. But there was a problem over here. Before the Israelites left Egypt, the Egyptians, they weren't even aware what they were doing, but their Father caused them to hand over all the wealth and rich of Egypt to the Israelites. So after the Israelites left Egypt, Pharaoh realized, hold on a minute, they left with all the cash. Not only is Egypt completely destroyed, but there's also no cash. So Egypt was completely bankrupt. So what does that mean? That means that the population that used to be slaves, that used to be abused and looked down upon and tread upon, that population now, the Israelites, became the wealthiest and richest nation on earth. And that means wherever that nation would go and settle themselves, whether it's the land of Canaan or elsewhere, they would now have the dominant say in the region. So the Israelites became a decision-making nation overnight. And that means now that Egypt would have to follow along with what the Israelites were doing, because they don't have the leverage. And there's one thing you need to understand about narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths, what the Bible calls them reprobates. There's one thing you need to understand about people who harden themselves in negativity. At some point, when they realize that they don't have the final say and they can't win in the argument, or they can't get what they want, they just want to leave. They just want to ghost you. They just want to escape. They want to ghost you and act like you never existed, attempt to forget all that happened, and then they continue escaping again. That's what they want to do. But in this case, there was no possible way they could do that. Because if the Israelites would leave, they would still be around and they would have leverage over them. And that's something they had to live with, them and generations after them. And because this was such a huge humiliation, such a huge mental breakdown for the Egyptians and Pharaoh too, hold on, that's why they lost it. They realized they have nothing left to lose. Repenting to the Heavenly Father was what they should have done. Then they could have participated in the glory of the Israelites, but they don't want the glory of the Israelites. They want to remain the nation on earth that did whatever they pleased, and everyone else has to do whatever they wanted to do. Well, that satanic empire, ancient Egypt, crashed horribly. And they did not want to own up to the reality that they've crashed. So they thought they became collectively suicidal. So Pharaoh and his military drowned themselves in the Red Sea, chasing after the Israelites. And after that happened, Egypt did continue, but there was turmoil in Egypt for centuries to come. Check the history yourself. I believe it was the Hyklos people that took over afterwards, but you can check it out yourself. Anyway, the same way that Pharaoh and the Egyptians became collectively suicidal, going after the Israelites, knowing that there's no way they can win this, because they'd rather perish and bring the Israelites down with them as far as possible, than to just face themselves, face humiliation, improve, and take on a new role in daily life. Well, collectively speaking, now that the Western world is in full decline, this is what's going on. And this is what we'll see more and more in 2025. How it's going to play out? Well, we have to see that. But that collective suicidal attitude that the ancient Egyptian had towards the ancient Israelites, after they've lost completely and the Israelites became economically and financially relevant, the same transition is happening right now. The tribe of Judah, the real Judeans, are increasing relevancy. The Moors, the Judean Moors are rising, and only those who get along with that and adapt to that, they will remain. Those who go against that will lose their mind and tear each other apart. Simple as that. So, how things will exactly play out 2025, I don't know the details because I'm not God. I don't see the future. I'm just telling you the direction things are heading into. Well, that's it for now. Keep on keeping Christ. Be at peace. And again, remain relevant and alert. Shalom.